Good morning. Welcome to the 7th Annual Cyclo Mobile Conference. It's a great time to be in mobility. You know, for those of you that have attended the mobile conference in the past, you can tell just by looking around that this is our biggest conference yet. And for those of you who are joining us for the first time, please know that you're the big reason why. The last 12 months has been the busiest and most exciting time that we've ever had in the history of our company. And my hope is that this conference is a reflection of that. Now, I've been doing mobility now for about 16 years. When my daughter was 2, and she just graduated from high school. So that's the CLO and Cyclo. And I try to make it a point to talk with many of you when you're first starting out. And it's interesting how the conversations have changed over the years. And recently, the most amazing thing, the biggest change is the questions that you no longer ask. Nobody asks me if mobility is worth it. Nobody asks me anymore if their users will use it. Nobody asks me if they should wait and do it in phase 2. Nobody asks me if mobile has reached the tipping point to make it practical and affordable. Now, part of that is because we have customers who get it. Some of you I've known for 5, 10, 12 years, and you got it back then. But really, it's because mobility has never before had as much noise, traction, and innovation that it has in the last 2 years. But don't listen to just me, right? Because I run a mobility company, right? But let's look at the numbers. Just looking at some of the numbers, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Last year, there were 5 billion mobile connections in the world. This year, we're going to end the year with 6 billion. So it took us 20 years to get to 5 billion, and it took us 1 year to increase that by 20%. A year ago, smartphones were about a quarter of you in this country had smartphones. Now, over half of you do. And you download twice as many applications, use twice as much data, and do many more things than you ever did. And for the first time ever, the global shipments of smartphones is going to outpace the global shipments of PCs. And this isn't going unnoticed. Some big companies are jumping into the mobility space as fast as they can. Companies like Visa, Skype, NVIDIA, Intel are gobbling up mobile companies as fast as they can, just to get to where their mobile users, where their users are. And they're not behind the desktop anymore. And who knows, maybe there'll be some more coming. And let's look at what's happened in the tablet world, right? You may know that this year manufacturers expect to ship 50 million tablets. And this is from almost 0 2 years ago, right? I think it was 15 months ago that the iPad was first announced. And now, what you probably didn't expect is that everybody would be getting into the game. So we have more devices, more form factors, more operating systems, more. If you go to your local Best Buy, you'll be hyperventilating just trying to figure out which one is right for you. And everybody wants to be the next big thing. So they're throwing everything at it, slicing the market as narrow as possible, trying to hit that sweet spot. Want some proof? Take Sylvania. Okay? Now, they say, hey, we've mastered the 60-watt fluorescent bulb. And at the end of the year, we'll no longer be able to sell the 100-watt incandescent bulb here in the States, right? So, hey, let's get in the tablet business. They've announced an Android-based tablet, right? And I'm sure they'll have a distribution deal with Home Depot with that. Want further proof? Here's one from a company called Kyocera. It's a dual-screen, Android-powered device. It folds up, right? I don't know what we're going to use that for, but there's all kinds of stuff. It just goes to show that people are throwing everything at the wall just to see if what'll stick. And it's not just devices. You know what this is? This is 500,000 square feet of fiber optics and server racks down in North Carolina. It's going to power Apple's new iCloud service. Okay? So simply put, iCloud is a service that lets you store your music, your video, your pictures, all up in the cloud and access it from any device, in their mind, preferably an Apple device. And so why are they doing that? What's cool is they're going to give that service away for free. Well, at least 5 gigs of it anyway, when it comes out this September. Why? To sell more mobile devices, right? So are they going to make money off this? Well, I wouldn't bet against them. If they don't make it back up in device sales, they're going to make it back up in application downloads and paid content. And this model just wasn't possible a couple years ago, right? The technology wasn't there, the demand wasn't there, and people's mindsets just weren't with it. But mobility is truly changing the way companies look at what's possible these days. Here's another service called Google Wallet. Now, mobile payments have been around for a long time, but nobody cared, right? You had your wallet with you anyway, and you just had your phone. But what if you could get a coupon to the restaurant near work? And what if you could go over there to that restaurant at lunch and redeem the coupon and pay for it using your mobile phone? And what if you could store all of the loyalty cards that you have but you never have with you, right? And use them from your phone. Wouldn't that be cool? Now there's something of value. Again, not possible a couple years ago, right? Smartphones weren't powerful enough, networks weren't reliable enough, and so we just didn't see it.